What is going on, you guys? My name is SpyDeco64 and welcome back to yet another NASCAR 164 scale diecast review. And here for today's 164 scale diecast review, we're going to be having a look at one of the last cars from this recent haul that I got. That I showed off that I showed not too long ago. Of course, this Hall had a lot of race wins and, of course, had the Dale Jr. Bud Light model. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the final car from this recent haul. And this is the last HendrickCars.com of the HendrickCars.com race wins that we're going to be reviewing. So that being said, we're here today to have a look and review at Chase Elliott's number 17 HendrickCars.com Xfinity Charlotte win. So with that really kind of being said, here is a quick look at the box right here. Nothing really too special to write home about, other than, as of course you can see, I broke the flip right here. I was really trying to open this thing with the knife, and then this basically thing just ripped open. So you know what we're gonna do with this box? We are just going to absolutely just rip it in half, because that is how these boxes sometimes wanted to treat me. Alright, so get that crap out of the way. Alright, so now here is a look at the car itself. I hope I did not piss anybody off, but if I do, I'll kind of get into it. So here's the car itself. Chase Elliott's first Xfinity win in nearly almost, a decade? When was the last time we had the Chase Elliott won an Xfinity race? I know that's something that's not on people's minds, but it's something you got to think of. When was the last time he won an Xfinity race? If I am corrected, if I am not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he won the Daytona Xfinity race in 2016, which 2016, and next year's gonna be 2026. So it's been a very long time coming for Chase Elliott to win another Xfinity race, which no one's really kind of complaining if he does, since it's all about winning on Sundays. But hey, it's nothing too bad to get to win on Saturdays, I guess. Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Now, I'm not so sure how long this video is really going to be, since this is really essentially just the standard HendrickCars.com scheme, just with some minor sponsorship, minor contingency sponsor changes and stuff like that. But anyways, looking at the car itself, comparing this to the Kyle Larson one, this one is a lot more beat up and a lot more race win damage heavy than that one. So that is definitely for sure something that is pretty unique about this car. And of course, you're already looking at a pretty big glaring issue with this car that, man, it is just so goddamn noticeable that it's just I'll get into that here in a moment, but so anyways though, let's just kind of go ahead and get into the sponsors. So on the windshield banner, you got Xfinity and the star right there. Now, the reason why it's like this is because this was run during Memorial Day weekend, during the Coke 600 weekend. And, of course, they opted to go with a special windshield banner to commemorate such American holiday. It looks pretty cool, in all honesty. It's probably what makes this car really unique is that red Xfinity banner, kind of going back to how Xfinity had their branding not that long ago. It was on the hood. It says HendrickCars.com. Here's the Chevrolet Camaro front end. Number 17. Hendrick Motorsports. Sonunco. We'll go to this side. You got Goodyear. NASCAR Xfinity Series. NASCAR Salutes. Number 17. Chase Elliott. Got a buttload of contingency sponsors for the BPOs. I see Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati, Freightliner. I think that says Mac Tools, and Seaman. And then, of course, you got the American flag, the race win sticker. I think I already mentioned that. Valvoline, 40th HMS logo, HendrickCars.com, Napa Auto Parts, hiring techs, Napa right there, which is also a bit of a difference since this is Chase Elliott. Napa Auto Parts is his contingency sponsor. And I imagine for the rest of the other drivers, William Byron probably had Exalta or Raptor, and then also Alex Bowman would probably have Ally. HendrickCars.com, 17, Camaro. Here's underneath of the car if you wanted to see that. Now, however, though, let's kind of go ahead and get into the race win damage. Now, this car, this one has more race win damage than the last HendrickCars.com race win. So let's just kind of go ahead and get into those details here now. So looking here at the hood, you can see it's a little bit dirty in the front. Then on the front, or right here. Then on the front, of course, you got, I think there's a piece of tape right there. Kind of interesting. There's got some rubber buildup up here where these swooshes, where these stripes go across. Yeah, these swooshes. And then going down here to the side, you can see the rivet detail going across the side. You also see the panner kind of breaking up there. See some more damage from the white. See some more right there. Probably from doing the victory burnout. And you also got some damage down there. And then you also have some up here. And then, of course, a little bit in the back. You can also see the roof, the roof hatch. Now, on this side, however, though, you can see, oh, yeah, this car has scraped the wall. Yeah, had the good old Darlington stripe right here. So you can see some really good buffering right here. Looking pretty cool. Now, one thing, though, that you probably will notice about this car, which is a very big glaring issue, is I want to ask you all this. What's missing on this car? Well, if you haven't guessed it, well, it's the tires. It is missing the Goodyear lettering. Now, on the actual race version, the tires on the left side, or on the right, excuse me, this is the driver, this is the passenger side. We'll use that. On the passenger side, it has the lettering on the Goodyears were scuffed off. Now, if you were to look at this car from the side, that looks actually kind of good. But here's the problem. It's also the same on the other fucking side. And also this wheel is like this. Let's see. Does this car even... Yeah, it rolls actually. So, in case any of you were wondering. On this side though, yeah, the Goodyear lettering is not there. Now on the actual car, the Goodyear lettering is still on the driver's side. I got no idea how the fuck Lionel screwed that up, but hey, they screwed it up. They screwed it up somehow, some way. They screwed it up. So actually, you know what? We're gonna fuck it. We're gonna do the thumbnail like this. This is how I do my thumbnails, and I just basically have the car standing still, and I'll just have a photo taken and stuff like that. So anyways though, guys, that is going to conclude it for this video. I hope that all of you enjoyed this one. This is kind of the one that I was just like, I know this wasn't really going to be a really popular one. And hell, I think this is the shortest of my reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and just end my thoughts here. Overall, really cool race win diecast. Definitely for sure. It'll be interesting to see if this car pops out in the in like the Authentics line or something like that, which I got a feeling that it will, since it's a Chase Elliott car, and we need to produce more Chase Elliott. So yeah, speaking from a guy who poured water on himself when Chase Elliott won a Watkins Glen, we don't talk about that. But anyways though, thank you all so much for watching, and with that being said, I will see all of you in the next video.